kissed my skin, and I felt you here again. Leaves turn gold like memories, falling slow just like we did. You said September felt like hope, but now it feels like letting go. Your jacket still hangs on the chair, as if you're still sitting there. Echoes of September still linger in this room. The way you smiled at nothing, the scent of your perfume. The coffee is getting colder, but the silence feels so warm. You're gone, but I remember the echoes of September. Playlist plays on quiet loops, the songs we danced to in our youth. I hum along and close my eyes, pretending time is kind. The wind outside begins to rise, it whispers things we left behind. September still linger in this room. The way you smiled at nothing, the scent of your perfume. The coffee's getting colder, but the silence feels so warm. You're gone, but I remember the echoes of September. September still dance around my mind. Your laughter in the corner, like it's frozen back in time. The world keeps moving forward, but I stay where we once were. You're gone, but I remember the echoes of September. The echoes of September. Leaves fall slow, like thoughts of you, through cafe windows, morning dew. A corner seat, a quiet song, the kind we used to hum along. You'd order chai and I'd pretend to guess your thoughts before they end. Now all that's left is table two, and every sip reminds me of you. Faded like the fall, soft and barely there at all. In every breeze I hear you call, like shadows dancing on the wall. Even when I feel so small, you're everywhere and nowhere at all. The world wears coats of rust and gold, but I still feel your hand to hold. Your laugh a spark and cool left in time and space. Faded like the fall, still I wait for you to call. In every cup and every hall, where music echoes down the hall, seasons turn and I recall. You're everywhere and nowhere at all. You're everywhere and nowhere at all. And nowhere at all. Leaves are falling like our words, unspoken truths that still get heard. Your coffee's cold, but I don't mind. I watch the steam and lose all time. You wore that coat with golden thread, the one I kissed the day you left. I trace the rim of my cup slow, thinking of the you I used to know. October in your eyes was the softest kind of goodbye, like sunset skies and fading light. You slipped away without a fight. Now every song in candlelight reminds me of your autumn eyes. The bell above the cafe door still rings like when you walked before. I smile at strangers passing by, but no one sees the why inside. The way you looked, the way you stayed, the way you loved, then drifted away. October in your eyes was the softest kind of goodbye, like sunset skies and fading light. You slipped away without a fight. Now every song in candlelight reminds me of your autumn eyes. I don't cry, not anymore, but leaves still gather at my door. And every step I take alone feels like you're just walking home. October in your eyes still paints my dreams in amber light, like fire that never says goodbye, but flickers low into the night. And even though we said goodbye, you're still here in your autumn eyes. You're still here in your autumn eyes. The light cuts up across the floor as leaves slip underneath the door. Your jacket's still on that old hook beside the shelf, the worn out books. I order what you to get, pretending we haven't ended yet. I trace your name in morning light, a ghost that stays just out of sight. Shadows on the table, moments left unstable. You in every quiet sound, you in the way the cups come down. Though everything has changed somehow, you're here with me right here, right now. In every fall that feels like fables, I see your face in shadows on the table. The world wears orange, gold and red, but all I see is what you said. The laughter trapped in porcelain, the see you soon you meant back then. They say that seasons always turn, but some leaves fall and never learn. Shadows on the table, moments left unstable. You in every quiet sound, you in the way the cups come down. Though everything has changed somehow, you're here with me right here, right now. In every fall that feels like fables, I see your face in shadows on the table. I don't speak your name aloud, but still I feel you in this crowd. A whisper soft, a fleeting sigh that lingers long after goodbye. Shadows on the table, where love felt unbreakable. Your hand once traced along the edge of every word we never said. The water moves without your sound, you stay where silence gathers round. In every fall that still feels stable, you live with me in shadows on the table. You live with me in shadows on the table. A hush falls over faded street, where golden leaves and silence meet. Your chair untouched, the light is low. This cafe knows what I won't show. I trace the steam upon my cup, the words I lost still rising up. Time moves slow in skies of gray, but your voice hasn't gone away. There's a stillness in the leaves, like the moment when you breathe, right before you say goodbye, before the tears know how to cry. Every breeze feels like a sign, you're still crossing through my mind. In this autumn hush that grieves, there's a stillness in the leaves. They play our song just soft enough to sound like ghosts of gentle love. You always knew just what to say. Now silence speaks in your old way. I smile doesn't stay. It floats like dusk and drifts away. There's a stillness in the leaves, like the moment when you breathe, right before you say goodbye, before the tears know how to cry. Every breeze feels like a sign you're still crossing through my mind. In this autumn hush that grieves, there's a stillness in the leaves. You're the pause between two notes, the reason my heart still floats in the season, soft and wide. You're the echo I can't hide. There's a stillness in the leaves, where our memory softly weaves a love that lingers in the fall, that never fades. Though you took it all, still I wait, still I believe you'll return with the autumn breeze. Though the world quietly leaves, there's a stillness in the leaves. There's a stillness in the leaves. A quiet breeze, a fading light. The world turns amber overnight. I watch the leaves fall past the glass, each one a memory from our past. You always love this time of year, but now it falls without you here. The warmth we had begins to fade, like every dusk in autumn shade. When autumn whispers your name, the wind brings back the flame of late night walks and whispered dreams and silent smiles and soft moonbeams. Though you're no longer near, you're in the leaves, you're in the air. When autumn whispers your name, I feel you here again. The cafe plays that song you knew, the one you swore was made for two. I sip my drink and close my eyes and find you in the fading skies. The sunlight breaks through branches thin and paints your face on glass again. When autumn whispers your name, the wind brings back the flame of late night walks and whispered dreams and silent smiles and soft moonbeams. Though you're no longer near, you're in the leaves, you're in the air. When autumn whispers your name. I swear it sounds the same as every laugh you left behind, still playing softly in my mind. Though time may draw a line, you live in every fall I find. When autumn whispers your name, I feel you here again. When autumn whispers, I feel you here again. A breeze slipped under the cafe door and danced across the wooden floor. It whispered like a memory of someone I no longer see. It's the sound of changing leaves, quiet like the way you used to breathe. Not a storm, not a cry, just a shift beneath the sky. You didn't say goodbye to me, but the wind did through the trees. Now I sit where silence weaves to the sound of changing leaves. You left your sweater on your chair. I swear it still holds you there. And though I sip the same old brew, this season's color without you. Some changes don't make a sound, but they echo all around. It's the sound of changing leaves, quiet like the way you used to breathe. Not a storm, not a cry, just a shift beneath the sky. You didn't say goodbye to me, but the wind did through the trees. Now I sit where silence weaves to the sound of changing leaves. If time could talk, would it repeat all the words we left in here? It's the sound of changing leaves that reminds me I still grieve. But maybe seasons turn to freeze what was never meant to be. I hear you still in quiet ease, and the sound of changing leaves. Cinnamon hair and fading light wraps around this quiet night. The Windowseat still knows your name. Your shadow flickers in the frame. A page turns slow inside my hand. The past still writes what time began. I hear your laugh in distant cups as leaves keep swirling, never up. Cinnamon air, your memory floating gently back to me. In every breeze and mellow hue, this little world still smells like you. Though time has drifted far from where we used to be, you're everywhere in quiet songs and softened stares. I find you in the cinnamon air. You used to say fall feels like home. Now autumn finds me here alone, but still I smile as music plays. The notes remember better days. Your favorite chair, the second row, still waits as if you didn't go. Cinnamon air, your memory floating gently back to me. In every breeze and mellow hue, this little world still smells like you. Though time has drifted far from where we used to be, you're everywhere in quiet songs and softened stares. I find you in the cinnamon air. Some loves are soft, they don't decay. They live in light that slips away. And every fall I meet you there, in cozy winds and cinnamon. Cinnamon air, you're part of me, like autumn laced in reverie. You're in the steam, the page, the floor. You're every moment I adore. Those seasons turn and fade with care. You linger on, still sweet, still rare. And every breath, you're softly there, wrapped in this cafe, cinnamon air. Wrapped in this cafe, cinnamon air. Amber light upon the floor, leaves like letters by the door. You always left without a sound, but your echoes still hang around in every mug, in every seat. This little place still feels complete, though the air is turning cold. There's something here that still feels whole. Autumn knows my name, whispers it through window panes, like you did when you were near, with your smile and voice so clear. Seasons change, but some things stay, like how you never walked away. Though I sit alone again, autumn softly knows my name. They play our song on quiet loops, the rhythm wraps around old truths. I close my eyes, the steam curls slow, and suddenly I feel you close. You're not here, but still you are. In every candle, cup, and star, autumn knows my name. coffee in the rain, in every sip, in every refrain. Autumn knows my name and gently calls it just the same. Though you're gone, I feel no pain, just a sweet and soft remain. You're the breeze, the flame, the frame that turns the cold into a flame. Though you're not the one I blame, autumn still knows my name. Autumn still knows my name. The light is low, the sky turns gray, and memories sit slow today. Your seat's still by the window's edge, where sunlight used to trace your breath. Maple leaves in quiet swirl like stories we forgot to tell. I try to read, but all I see are a little ghosts of you and me. Maple shadows on the floor, where we laughed and dreamed before. Your name still echoes off the glass in coffee steam that doesn't last. I sit alone, but not quite so, with autumn playing soft and low. You're gone, but I remember more, in maple shadows on the floor. You love October's quiet fire, the way the season felt inspired. Now every note that softly plays carries pieces of those days. The corners hold your favorite songs, they hum the space where you belong. Maple shadows on the floor, where we laughed and dreamed before. Your name still echoes off the glass in coffee steam that doesn't last. I sit alone, but not quite so, with autumn playing soft and low. You're gone, but I remember more, in maple shadows on the floor. Even when the trees are bare, I find your touch still in the air. And though you faded with the fall, you're here within these cafe walls. Maple shadows on the floor draw you near a little more. I hear your steps, I feel your light, an amber glow of fading night. Though you're not here, I'm not alone. You made this autumn feel like home, and now I love what I adore, these maple shadows evermore. Maple shadows on the floor. like something warm that used to be. The cafe closed with old regrets, a melody I can't forget. The corner still remembers you, your laughter painted in the blue. Where the leaves remember, so do I. And every breeze a soft goodbye. The way you spoke, the way you'd stay, now echoes through the fallen day. Those seasons turn and stories blur. This place recalls just who we were. And here I sit, a quiet ember, held by where the leaves remember. The table set the way we'd sit, still stained with cream and candlewick. I breathe you in through cinnamon and wonder if your heart still runs along these streets of golden fade, where once our little world was made. Where the leaves remember, so do I. And every breeze a soft goodbye. The way you spoke, the way you'd stay, now echoes through the fallen day. Those seasons turn and stories blur. This place recalls just who we were. And here I sit, a quiet ember, held by where the leaves remember. You are the color in the rain, the page that still holds your name, a fading light, a song unsung, still played by autumn's gentle tongue. Where the leaves remember, so do I. Not all goodbyes mean love must die. You're everywhere, the light bends slow in every song the baristas know. Though time has pulled us far and wide, you bloom in every fall outside. And as the dusk begins to tremble, I'm held by where the leaves remember. I'm held by where the leaves remember. The breeze carries your name again, through rustling trees and window panes. I stir my tea, the world stands still, October air against the chill. You used to sit across from me, now only silence sips with me. The cafe hums a distant song, but I still feel where you belong. Leaves beneath my feet tell stories of you and me. Every step's a memory in this golden river. covered now in dust. I smile at names carved on the tree, but none of them say you and me. The echo of your laugh remains like perfume in the autumn rain. Leaves beneath my feet tell stories of you and me. Every step's a memory in this golden reverie. The season wraps me in its sleep, but you're the leaf I couldn't keep. Some things fall not meant to stay, but I still walk the long way back to where your shadow plays on every amber tinted day. Leaves beneath my feet still whisper who we used to be. Every footstep sounds like grief in this slow fading symphony. I close my eyes and try to breathe, but you're the leaf I couldn't keep. You're the leaf I couldn't keep. The leaves are dancing down the street like memories we used to keep. I sit alone where we once met. Your name still lingers on my breath. The latte's warm, but not like you. The way you smiled, the things you do. Every corner still feels like a faded frame of autumn light. Warmth in the wind, your hand in mine, back when October felt divine. Your laughter echoed down these halls. Now silence paints the cafe walls. I close my eyes and time unwinds. You're still the warmth in autumn's wind. Your favorite song plays once again. A vinyl crack, a ghost, a friend. I trace the steam with trembling hands and write your name into the glass. The scent of rain, a page unturned. The fire we lit still seems to burn. Warmth in the wind, your hand in mine, back when October felt divine. Your laughter echoed down these halls. Now silence paints the cafe walls. I close my eyes and time unwinds. You're still the warmth in autumn's wind. Even as the leaves let go, I'm not ready to say no to all the echoes of your voice that made my quiet heart rejoice. Warmth in the wind, your hand in mine, a shadow dancing, borrowed time. Though you're away, still the warmth in autumn's wind. Golden cups and quiet streets, whispers fall with shuffled feet. You always loved October light, the way it wrapped the world just right. Now I sit where we would stay, by the window far away. The world still moves, the leaves still fly, but something's missing in the sky. Golden cups and quiet streets, empty chairs and old repeats. Your name is written in the steam that fades before I touch the rim. I sip a whirlwind on what's meant, but your warmth hasn't left me yet. In golden cups and quiet streets, I find the parts of you I keep. That same barista knows my face, still asks about your favorite taste. I nod and smile, I say the usual, but everything feels unusual. The days grow short, the shadows lean, and I replay what might have been. Golden cups and quiet streets, empty chairs and old repeats. Your name is written in the steam that fades before I touch the rim. I sip alone where we once met, but your warmth hasn't left me yet. In golden cups and quiet streets, I find the parts of you I keep. I see your face in falling light, in every dust that turns to night. You're in the breeze that moves the trees, you're in the pause between the beats. Golden cups and quiet streets still hold the echo, soft and sweet. Though time keeps pulling us apart, you're steeped inside this beating heart. I sip alone but not regret, only the things I can't forget. In golden cups and quiet streets, you're the calm my soul repeats. Golden cups and quiet streets. Crimson skies through cafe glass, another autumn afternoon that passed. You always said fall felt like home. With every breeze the world had grown. The leaves would drift just like our days, quiet love and warm cafes. I sip the past in every cup, trying not to miss too much. Coffee and crimson skies, the way you looked with tender eyes, sweaters and slow goodbyes. Still seat, your favorite blend still feels like where our story ends. Your laughter in the clink of spoons still plays beneath this cafe tune. I breathe in time, I let it steep, and hold the days I couldn't keep. Coffee and crimson skies, the way you look with tender eyes, sweaters and slow goodbyes still linger here where our hearts lie. Even though the moment flies, you're in this fall, in these skies. Some leaves fall and some stay near, but love like ours won't disappear. It lives in steam and golden light. Coffee and crimson skies still hold the echo of your smile. I watch the world in quiet sighs. The seasons change, you're by my side. Even when the autumn dies, you remain in crimson skies. You remain in crimson skies. The scent of cinnamon and rain fills the space where you remain. I take the window seat again, watch the world drift down the lane. Your empty mug across from mine feels like we're frozen back in time. You left with leaves still on the trees, but I still hear you in the breeze. Window seat in October, where you said you'd never go, but seasons change like lovers do, soft and quiet, slow and true. Now every page my journal holds is written in your marigold. The days grow short, the nights feel colder here in my window seat in October. Your scarf still hangs behind the door, like you might walk in once more. The candle flickers when it hears the ghost of you whispering near. I stir my drink but taste the past in every sip that doesn't last. Window seat in October, where you said you'd never go, but seasons change like lovers do, soft and quiet, slow and true. Now every page my journal holds is written in your marigold. The days grow short, the nights feel colder here in my window seat in October. I don't cry like I used to, but I still wait like I need to. Window seat in October, watching sunsets turn to snow. You're the silence in the music, you're the face I can't let go. And though the sky begins to dim, my you'd stay here in my window seat in October. You're still here in October. Golden light falls on empty chairs. Steam from cups fills the quiet air. I walk alone through amber trees. The wind writes verses on the leaves. Your laugh still lingers in the breeze, like a song I can't unsee. Every step echoes a time when your hand was still in mine. Fallen leaves and memories drift around like whispered dreams. Every sip tastes bittersweet in this cafe where we used to meet. Seasons change, but I still see you and me in autumn's breeze.
There's music playing soft and slow, like we danced too long ago. Your shadow sits across from me in this place where time won't go.
Curtains sway like they did then, as if you'd walk in again. Fallen leaves and memories drift around like whispered dreams. Every sip tastes bittersweet in this cafe where we used to meet. Seasons change, but I still see you and me in autumn's breeze.
The world turns brown and fades to gray, but I still hear the words you'd say.
And every song the cafe plays, you come alive, then slip away. Fallen leaves and memories drift around like whispered dreams. Though you're gone, you're here with me in this cafe, in this melody. Seasons pass, but endlessly you return in autumn's breeze. Golden light, the day now ends, but in this song we meet again. Dust on the window, light falling slow, traces of stories only we know. I sit where autumn used to bloom in faded light, an amber room. Your voice still lingers in the air, a whisper caught in cafe chairs. And though the cups have changed their place, I still recall your gentle face. Dust on the window, wind in the trees, you in the silence, soft as a breeze. Every sip recalls your name, woven in the sun and rain. Though time has swept the seasons through, the world still feels a bit like you. In the hush the morning brings, you're the echo in these strings. I write your name along the steam between reality and dream. The cafe plays that record slow, the one you loved from long ago. The rhythm's changed but not the tune. It still feels like a sunlit room. Dust on the window, wind in the trees, you in the silence, soft as a breeze. Every sip recalls your name, woven in the sun and rain. Though time has swept the seasons through, the world still feels a bit like you. In the hush the morning brings, you're the echo in these strings. And though you're gone, you're not erased, you're stitched in time I can't replace. You live in sounds that autumn sings, in falling light and gentle things. Dust on the window, wind in the trees, you in the hush that never leaves. Every shadow, every